What's up guys, I'm the Master Q and this is our week 2 WAPL battle against the Napoleon Noctowls and their coach Emily. Alright, I'm feeling pretty confident this week. Not to say anything about Emily, but she's a new player and I do think that I can handle her. So anyway, let's get down to the team composition for this week. We got, of course, our core with Bailey, Cora, and Sock Thief still, all rocking the same sets. So Bailey has the Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Synthesis, Leech Seed, and obviously the Venusaurite. Cora has the Overheat, Flash Cannon, Earth Power, and Stealth Rocks with the leftovers. Sock Thief has Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and Rest, rocking the Chesto Berry. Alright, all good, all good. Next we have the 3 attackers, or whatever, the 3 new guys on the team. Not really new, because we still have Wendy the Neuven with Draco Meteor, Air Slash, and Dark Pulse instead of Flamethrower this week, with the U-turn, holding the Choice Specs. I'm pretty much always going to run Choice Specs on them, to the other coaches out there, just know it, because it's so bloody strong. Wendy puts in so much work in this week, I think. Alright, then we have a new one called Hugs, our Quagsire with the Earthquake, Toxic, Infestation, Recover, and Leftovers. He is the stall of the team. Really, he's there to deal with like Mega Salamence. I was really afraid of her Mega Salamence. Because it can set up with Dragon Dances, and with Quagsire's Unaware ability, that setup is not going to be any benefit to her because it cancels out all stat changes when calculating damage. And then with the Toxic and Infestation to trap her in, it'll knock it out in 6 turns? I think Toxic works in 6 turns, yeah. And finally we have our last pick being Apex the Luxray. Wild Charge, Superpower, Ice Fang, and Volt Switch, rocking the Choice Scarf. I just wanted something that does damage. Plus, I noticed that Luxray actually has a pretty decent special attacking stat, so the Volt Switch actually comes in like pretty good, does to deal some serious damage with that stab. Alright, I'm feeling pretty confident, so let's just jump right into it. Unfortunately, I have to say, I wasn't able to record my voice while taking the battle. That's because Emily was there and I'm a little bitch when it comes to recording in front of people. So instead I'm going to try something different and I'm going to do some post-game commentary. So let me know what you think. I don't know if I'm going to be good at it, but let's see. Anyway, this is our week 2 battle. Let's jump into it. Alright guys, this is the battle. I was really confused on what to lead with because I saw a team and then I was like, this is not a team I would normally see on Showdown. So I was confused. So I ended up going with Heatran, just because I wanted to get my Stealth Rocks up, but she ends up leading with her Scrafty and I'm like, fighting type, fuck off. I don't know if she knows that she's good against me, but I know I want to get the hell out of here. So I thought about it and I wanted to switch it to Wendy, because Wendy can do some damage back. I'm waiting for her move and she actually reveals the Focus Punch and I'm like, even though I resist fighting, that's gonna do a shit ton, and it does about 50%, 40%, so I was like, damn. Especially because Scrafty doesn't have the greatest attack stat, but like, Focus Punch from anything hits. Alright, I thought about it and I was like, an Air Slash should kill, YOLO. Choice Specs, Air Slash from Wendy, but nope, it doesn't kill, it leaves him at 50%, and then I get hit with a high jump kick that pretty much takes me out, but doesn't. So then I finish her Scrafty up with another Air Slash. And bop, there goes the Scrafty. Alright, now I'm just waiting to see what she switches into. She didn't know quite what to do against Wendy, and to be fair, Wendy does put a pretty big hole in her team. Like, if it wasn't Choice Specs, I could have used Dark Pulse on either of her Ghost types and her Jirachi, Draco Meteored her Salamence, and really the only thing that I couldn't do anything to would have been the Feraligatr. To be fair though, Wendy's only on like 22 HP now, 22%, so she's pretty safe and to do whatever she wants. I can't knock out anything because I only have Air Slash, like I'm locked into Air Slash. And I know this, and I don't want to degrade my win ratio at the moment, so I'm going to switch out into Sock Thief, try and take any one hit. Plus, I tried to predict the body slam, which she did do, and I didn't want to get paralyzed from anything else. You know, these Jirachis. So I went for the Will-O-Wisp, trying to negate any of the physical damage she's trying to do, but she actually does a smart play and gets her Stealth Rocks off. I didn't actually think she would have any Stealth Rocks, so good on her, because now I can't bring Wendy in, or else it will die. Thanks to the 2 times weakness to Rock, yeah. Alright, she goes with the Swift, not really sure what she was trying to do there, but then I went for the Volt Switch to get the fuck out of there and into my Heatran. Here to put on some pressure, but also I'm thinking right now that I can get my own Stealth Rocks up, so that's what I click. And, no, I'm not sure what she uses actually. Oh, she tries to get her second layer. She tries to get a second layer of Stealth Rocks up like it was Spikes, but unfortunately, she learned the hard way. You cannot do that. Now we're sitting here, I got my rocks up, and now I'm just free to go for an attack to knock this Jirachi out. I thought about Overheat, but I was like, nah, let's not drop my attack just yet. Korra can do some damage in, don't want to switch out, so I was like, Earth Power super effective. It might kill Jirachi depending on how especially defensive it is, so I was like, yeah, let's click it, let's go Earth Power. She goes for the Body Slam, and I'm just praying that I don't get paralyzed, because this Korra can put in some serious work, and I don't get paralyzed. Leftovers bring me back up to 99%, where I'm pretty much max health. Just waiting for her switch in now, and it is the Haunter. So I'm sitting here thinking, alright, a Haunter. It's pretty fast, could be pretty bulky with the Eviolite, but let's see how much an Overheat does. And that's what I'm going to click. Yeah, go on here, try to click that Overheat. And then she does something quite surprising. She ends up using the Hypnosis. Boom. And I'm asleep. So Heatran's just sitting here. I thought about switching out. That way I can keep Heatran asleep and nothing else can go to sleep on my team. But I thought about it, and Heatran's actually my specially defensive Pokemon. So I was like, I can take any hit, especially from a Haunter. It's not fully evolved. So I'll just sit in here, try and wake up, and then when I do wake up, destroy it with an Overheat. As I see, it has the Light Ball instead of the Eviolite. So an Overheat will easily one-shot this Haunter. All Korra has to do is wake up. She goes for the Dream Eater, trying to get some life back. Pretty good move, but the leftover kind of negates that. And I do wake up. First turn, Overheat, Haunter is gone. Now we just have to wait and see what she gets out next. Honestly, I thought she was going to switch into a Feraligatr, which would have been like an amazing switch here. But she surprises me and goes into the Gengar. So I was like, okay, maybe this thing has Hypnosis as well. But like I said before, Korra is specially defensive and I don't want to switch just yet, so let's see. I went for the Flash Cannon, did about 30%, 34%, exactly actually. And I'm like, okay, I can stay in here, can do some damage. What did I go for? I think I might have went for, oh, this is awkward. I thought I clicked my move already. I decided on Overheat, but then I mustn't have clicked it. So we're just having a chat, because Emily's here as well. She was in my house, and we were just talking. And then like a good minute later, I realized, oh, that's right, I need to click a button. So I'll probably just skip ahead and see where we get to. Alright, and then I used the Overheat, knocks it down to 3% when she used the Shadow Claw on me, surprising me a lot actually, because Shadow Claw, not a Gengar. But that's fine. So I went to the Flash Cannon to try and finish it off, but she switches it out and brings in the Feraligatr, who resists the Flash Cannon. So I'm like, okay, this is probably what you should have went into at the beginning. So I'm fearing either the Water Attack or the Earthquake. So I switch into Sock Thief, who's immune to the Earthquake and resists the Water Stab. She goes for the Bulldoze actually, which is the best case scenario because I took no damage and got in for free. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, alright, Will-O-Wisp, because A, she'll switch and I'll burn something in the back, and if she doesn't switch, this thing's burnt and its attack is halved. She doesn't switch, actually goes for the Waterfall, does a decent amount of damage, nothing major, and I get the burn off. After the burn, I know I can live another attack, so I'm going to click the rest button and gain all my HP back, and using up that Chesto Berry. She goes for the Ice Punch, or another resistor hit, but hey, if she got the freeze, it might have worked in her favour. Alright, like I said, I used up all my health, and now I'm awake again. She's burning and slowly dying there, but I think I'll just finish this little thing up with a Volt Switch and try to switch into something else at the same time. But I don't think she has any intent of letting her Feraligatr die, even though it's bad. I believe she switches into Salamence now, and depending on how long she wants to take to make her move. And there it is. And yes, it's a Salamence. With the Intimidate, going to intimidate my Sock Thief, but not a major deal, so I'll just Volt Switch out and go into my own Intimidator, Alpha. Oh, I must have changed the nickname it. Alpha's supposed to be Apex. But Alpha, or Apex, is actually Scarfed, so I'm just going to click Ice Fang and destroy the Salamance's life, because I know it's a Mega Salamence, so I know outspeed. Because I'm indeed jolly. Max attack. And 52 to special attack, I think, just so my Volt Switch do a little bit extra damage. Surprisingly, she doesn't Mega Evolve, probably just for going. And I clean up the Salamence with a nice Ice Fang, doing 46%. Really, she only has Feraligatr to switch into, because that Gengar's going to die to Stealth Rocks. And then I remember, I was going to go for the attack, but I remember this thing has Bulldoze, and I didn't want to die and ruin my perfect 6-0, so I switched back out to Sock Thief, and went for the Volt Switch to knock it out. But it beat me to the punch, went for a Waterfall, and killed itself with its own leftovers. Funny that, hey. And then the Gengar comes in only to die to the Stealth Rocks I put up earlier in the game. And that is a clean 6-0, another 6-0 for the Chesapeake Chesnaughts, easily putting us in first place in this WAPL. Hopefully we can keep it up. Next week we've got a battle against one of our rivals. Kaiser is killing. I really doubt I'll get a 6-0 in that battle, but hey, with your support, anything is possible. So make sure you smash that like button so I know to try even extra hard. Alright guys, so, like I said, like and subscribe to show your support for this WAPL season. I'm the Master Q, and I will see you next time.